want a sale, things could get nuts.
Things could get boosted hard.
Yeah, too many people want to save $1.
Hello. So my main motivation to go shopping for clothing is whenever I need something specific.
I usually don't buy clothes for just because I like it. I buy clothes for specific purposes. For example, if I have an event, or if I have like a black shoe and it's old and I need a new one. And often when I am at the store and people offer me something else that has my style or that I like or that I remember that I need, I will buy it too. But I go to stores to shop usually when I need something.
When I go out to purchase new clothes for my wardrobe, I consider 3 things. First of all, I consider if I really need new clothes, because I'm aware that the production of clothes has a large impact on the environment. And second of all, when I go buy clothes, I focus on having a good product. I want to buy a good product which lasts longer, because doing so I would purchase less clothes and lower my impact on the environment. And the third thing that I consider when I'm buying clothes is that when you're producing clothes, you put a lot of chemicals in it, but the problem is that the chemicals, they can act on your skin.
The reason why I buy from the brands that I buy is mainly because of what the brand represents to me, because of the fit of the clothing, the quality, and also the style.
So when I go shopping, and the consideration I take is, the first is the price, because I'm a student. The price, I need to consider whether it's cheap or it's too expensive for me to purchase. And another major thing I would think about is the quality and the style of the clothes. How it looks on me, is it good, is it fit for me? But
when I want or need to buy a piece of clothing, probably the most important thing I consider is the value over cost, or cost benefit, if you will. Obviously, I'm eager to make a good deal. So for me, I need to feel that the piece of clothing I'm buying is worth more or equal to the price. If the price cannot justify what I feel is the value of that piece of clothing, I will not buy it.
I think people take in consideration some factors when buying clothes. I think fashion market is getting more competitive every day. So I think that price and quality are the factors that play a more important role. And because the market is competitive, people will look for less expensive clothes, and most of the times they will find it. And I also think that internet plays an important role in this scenario. Nowadays, people don't have to go to a store to find what they're looking for. They can simply buy it online, which changes the whole dynamics of the fashion market.
One thing I think I seldom consider is what's behind the clothes. If the clothes have a cheap price and it's kind of good quality, is there something more behind it? How can it make it so cheap?
The role played by factors like work conditions, child work in people's decision when for buying a specific cloth. I think that this discussion is gaining space. I think that people nowadays take this more into consideration when buying clothes. For example, when you see in media that Zara hires places that have bad work conditions, you will consider shopping from other stores, and mostly because of the factor I explained in the last question, because nowadays the market is even more competitive. So if you can buy from a store that has good work conditions and respects the law, why will you buy something from a store that does not do that? However, I think that the brand still plays a very important role.
It's usually materials because, well, you can buy cheap clothes, but then it's just, well, I wouldn't say shitty, but it's not that good. And, well, it's true that if you buy clothes at Primark and H&M, you know it's made by, well, people in not very well conditioned. So, obviously I don't buy that because it's just not nice, but usually I buy clothes because it's good material, so I can use them for a longer period of time. And, well, the way they look, because usually it's true that more expensive clothes do look better. Well, I don't look that good right now, I admit. I mean, it's 5 till 7. It's just, I don't care anymore. But yeah, that's about it. I think I did notice, but I already knew for quite some time. I just think it's in the media now, but it's always been known or something. And I'm not sure if I really consider it, but I always buy more expensive clothes anyways. I don't really buy clothes at H&M and stuff, so maybe that's why it doesn't affect me that much. I think that's about it.
What the brand represents to me is really important, and if I know that the brand is involved in some unethical process, whether it be sourcing from in an unethical way or doing anything in an unethical way, really affects my motivation to buy from it. Ultimately, because I don't think these types of businesses are sustainable, and I really value sustainable businesses and businesses that won't hurt the economy in the long term.